Now.
Good,
Okay,
good, good, good.
I'm
I think Matt's
going
looking to
to I'm going to make it count for 5 minutes. I'm gonna invite the players. I'm sending Marko. I will write them both on the Discord. It's now like 4 minutes to start.
Sounds good.
Hey, Sub Adam, how are you doing, dude? Thanks for joining and thanks for the follow, by the way. Hey, Adam, I'm having Ed with me for the co-commentating. He's really nice. It's the first time I hear his voice. I really appreciate this from him to come. We all excited about this match. This match is gonna be great. Best of 13, thanks to Abel Droblari for increasing these series. It was best of 9, 15 US dollars. Now it's best of 13, $35. So huge
Oh, that's gonna
thanks.
be super nice, huh? Best of 13 gives us a lot of show. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
that's true. That's true. It's about you are talking about for matches.
Yeah,
You are
dude,
speaking at the
$35.
same time on the second and the third on the ladder. See RA2 ladder. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Matt, for the raid, my friend. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Hey, Matt, sub. Neat. Welcome, dude. Welcome, boys. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining. I'm just waiting for the players to come. I'm now sending Marko and LatoF. I think they are coming now.
Mr. Hayeks, do you prefer to be called Hi, or is there a name that you'd like to be
Hi,
called?
hi.
Hi's fine?
No difference. I
Okay.
prefer both of them. Hi X, but I hate YP Hi X so much.
Okay, so just Hi. I'll just call you Hi.
Yeah,
How
you
about that?
can call me Hi X. Hi X, as you wish. Anything is
Sounds good.
acceptable from you, my friend Ed.
All right, sounds good. Mr. X, I like that.
Mr. X, you can call me Mr. X. Hey Matt, I love that Mr. X. Legends dead, yeah. Berg, thank you. People's champ dead. This is what you want to say, Berg. Soviets or die. I think he's Luke. I don't know if I'm mistaken or something like that.
Obzordai is Chris. Yeah,
Chris.
different guy.
Yeah. Luke is Luke C, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Chris, welcome, my friend. Muri, thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much, all of you. I need a little help from you. I'm calling the players. I think they are in QMs now.
Okay,
So we
let's see if
need
we can get him in here.
to Marko.
Oh, mm,
Marko wrote me back. He's coming, but I'm waiting for LatoF. He's here.
nice. I don't see LatoF in quick match at the moment, at least
Okay.
from the previous game. So hopefully
I
he's around.
sent him. I think 9 or 10 minutes ago. I sent
Mm.
LatoF. I'm waiting him to join.
Did he reply to you?
What? No, he did not.
Oh man. Oh well, hopefully he's around.
Yeah, he's around. He asked me before a while.
Okay.
He didn't know that the game has been delayed for 30 minutes. Hey,
Got you. Got you.
J-Card. Sub, my friend, J-Card. I miss you and miss your streams. Are you on a vacation or something like that?
Yes, Murray. We're gonna ban Mr. LatoF. Oh, there he is.
Here we have LatoF, so we are about to start the first match. As you know, Ed, the classic matches between these giants are two vetoes, and I'm picking Arabian Oasis as the starting map. I think it's a balanced map. Or do you prefer Hick? I think Arabian Oasis is better. What do you suggest?
Honestly, either one. Heck's always been a classic to start off with, but you know what?
Okay,
Arabian
okay,
Oasis lately has
okay,
been
okay,
super nice. So
okay.
no. If you want Arabian Oasis, I'm saying it's a new age, man. It's a new time. Arabian Oasis is really good.
Let's go with Hick. I think they
All right,
are
classic.
used to play the first one as Hick freezes.
Okay, cool.
So I'm
I'll
gonna
be
I'm
honest.
gonna I'm gonna tell them the rules. Two vetoes, loser picks.
Gotcha. Yeah, these guys are gonna be putting on a good show on Heck
I
right here
think
too. So
I'm with you, Chris. Both great maps. That's right. Hey, Leslo, how are you doing, my friend? Nice to see you here in the live chat.
all right, and I'm assuming
Best
we
of.
are just gonna go all the quick match ladder pool.
I have to tell them that it's best of 13.
Yeah.
Ed, are you launching the stream?
Me? No. I'm on
Okay.
your stream, man.
No,
I'm watching your stuff.
I just want the feedback from you. Is the scoreboard set?
Oh, dude, your stream looks hella nice. Everything looks
Okay,
good. Everything's
thank
on
you very
point.
much. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go now for the first match. Here we go. On Hick Freeze over. The first match is about to start. Once again, thanks to our friend Larry for increasing these series from best of 9 to best of 13. We have 4 more matches. Hey Ed, are you with me? I want to hear
Yes,
you.
sir.
I'm
I'm right
tired
here.
of talking. Just go ahead, my friend.
Oh man. Well, you know what? We have a classic match right here. We got Marko versus LatoF. LatoF always, arguably the best, right? At one point, he was dominating the Xless ladders. Like he was the one on the top. All right. Marko might have gone to the army, I think, during that time. He might have been not playing very serious. I don't know. But LatoF was destroying everyone for a short while. So this has always been a classic matchup. We've always thought like who is the better one, you know? And for the most part, it seems that LatoF always fell short to Marko. But you know what? After LatoF's session, these past couple months, I think he's been improving. I think he's been getting better than he was before. And right now, I want to say that he has a really, really good chance in taking the series because their last quick match session, which was yesterday or the day before, they were going head to head, man. They were taking games from each other, and I'm not sure who came out on top, but I can tell you that it was about 50-50, more or less, from what I was looking at. So this is gonna be exciting, man.
Yeah, that's true. I just looked to our friends' demands to arrange a match between these giants, let's say, top players. They are in top forms, and I've just invited them to the show match, and they accepted. Both of them accepted the challenge, and here we are. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for you at the first stage, Ed, for joining the commentary with me.
Thank you. Thank you for
And
having me.
thanks to both of the players, as I'm a new streamer and they accept to challenge each other on my page. I really appreciate it from all of you, my friends. And as usual, here we see LatoF on the first War Factory, on the second War Factory now, and one Service Depot, 2 Rhino tanks, 6 or 7 miners, while we see Marko on 4, 5, 6 miners, 4 Rhino tanks, 2 War Factories, and a Service Depot, 2 power plants, 1 barracks. I think everything is going as good as possible for both. That's what I think.
Marko on top right here.
Yeah.
LatoF on bottom left. This has become such a normal thing. I don't think this is something that was so normal. Like now we have preemptive depots. Basically,
oh.
Marko not looking at this little.
LatoF got his MCV droned, by the way, on the bottom left.
He does secure it. In the other hand, Marko losing 1 War Factory. And then LatoF did drone one of his tanks. LatoF does. Oh yeah,
That's
Marko
right.
realized it. He ends up shooting his second tank that was infected. Marko following LatoF's 4 tanks here.
Yeah.
Oh, did he drone him again? He did. He droned him again.
Yeah,
he droned LatoF
yeah.
MCV once again, and he actually goes down this time.
Yeah, this time. This time it went down after got droned. I have to fix the colors, Ed, I think. I have to put LatoF on yellow and Marko on red.
Yeah. Hey, do you think that he does? I was about to ask, do you think he makes another MCV? It'd be foolish if he doesn't make another MCV,
he can.
Right?
And he did.
Yeah, he already made it. He's already good.
He made it.
And he's still pressuring Marko right now. He has those tanks on the right side. He might pick off a miner here. He has 1 miner that's 1 shot left.
Although the fact
retreat though.
Although the fact he lost his MCV, but I think he's ahead now. He's chasing Marko's Rhino tanks.
He's definitely keeping Marko on his toes right now. So Marko couldn't abuse the fact that LatoF had to remake another MCV. So it's pretty interesting because like you said, he had to remake another MCV, but he doesn't seem like he's behind, right? He seems like they're kind of okay right now. Yeah. Marko playing a lot of defensively right now, so there's nothing he can do.
Hey, legend, how are you doing? Hello, my son. Josh and Jean, welcome, dudes. Thank you very much for staying tuned and come.
Here we go, Mr. High. Check this out.
Yeah. I'm checking everything.
Radar's
Don't
up.
worry.
We got some desolators coming out, man.
Desolators from LatoF. This is really expected.
Always.
As he's the Desolator King.
Oh, he's gonna go for. He loves doing this.
This looks like a kind of base trade, or something like that. What do you think?
Yes, he loves doing this. And it works out for him most of the time. I don't know how this is gonna play out for him. He has the Desolators to help him camp out, but it's a lot of tanks from Marko. It's a lot of tanks from LatoF too, pushing into Marko's miners right now. Marko already starting to spam drones, whereas LatoF, he's spamming drones as well. He's starting to catch these drones. He is already preemptively defending his MCV.
That's the point. That's right.
Might get shot
that's
from the
point.
Clip, though. Nice.
Nice defense around the MCV by the Desolators. As the MCV is the most important part, he's keeping it
good
alive.
for LatoF right here.
Yeah.
So what we have right now is LatoF took out most of Marko's miners. Marko's left with 3 miners. 2 of them are grinding dirt. Whereas LatoF's miners, he still has what 5 miners, and he has his MCV. He has a group of tanks. He can easily defend this. This is looking really good for LatoF right now. I think he's taking
That's
this.
right. That's right. Do you think that LatoF is keeping this alive? This the MCV
Oh, he's winning this game.
and the closest structures. Do you think he's focusing on these grounds
Yeah,
where
absolutely.
MCV is
He has to
located
focus right here.
beneath the cliff?
He just needs to hold his ground right here, and he takes it. He doesn't need
Yeah.
to do much right now. Just play the defensive game.
I think
Marko
three
does
war
make
factories, 3 war factories left for Marko, and that is not easy.
Yeah, he does have a little bit of money right now. He's about to hit 0. Like I said, 2 miners on the right side are
but
not
Marko
really
is
grinding
broke.
much.
That's right. They are preparing for another wave. Right now.
Marko's in a time limit right now. The longer he waits, the worse it's gonna get for him. The more that LatoF's gonna be ahead, and LatoF knows this because you already see all the preemptive sentries. He has sentries all over his base right now, and he's just waiting for Marko to come in, right? Because he's gonna get ahead and ahead and ahead.
And that's
although
he's defending his isolators by the sentry guns from the drones. Sentry gun is very important.
Miners now. You know what?
Marko is broke.
Marko just made this very interesting. Look at his miners. Look at one of them's mining gems as well. He has 5 miners now, and they're all efficiently mining now. So he does have an extra war, 2 extra wars than LatoF. So he's not out of this yet at all.
This means if any of his miners got drones, it's all over. No service depot, no MCV. So this is gonna be hilarious. Look at the radiation.
Look at the radiation for Marko now. Yes.
He's trying to backdoor.
LatoF is out of ore on his second layer. He needs to expand. He needs to move somewhere, or else he's gonna be finding himself in the same situation that Marko was a second ago.
Yeah, Josh, I'm with you. And no one can beat Baf. He's the ultimate cameraman. But I'm trying to catch some.
Once again, LatoF decides to do the exact same thing he did earlier. He takes the split. He's sending all of his tanks up to the top, relying on his desolators and drones to defend his main base. Yeah. He does get the first
kind
push
of
on Marko here.
Yeah, another kind of base trade. Do you mean?
Look at that
another
Desos.
base
Look
trade?
at those Desos.
They are doing huge damage.
These desolators are gonna win the game for him probably. LatoF has to take out one more last war factory for Marko. Marko won't have any more war factories. He does have a lot of tanks though. They're all smoking, but he does have.
I have.
They're all red.
To launch the predictions, I think
that's gonna be tough right here. This is gonna be a weird fight right here. A lot of red tanks, but a lot of red tanks.
Smoking tanks.
Run away again, huh?
Here we see the smoking tanks. 2 elite rhinos for LatoF. Do you think this is gonna make a difference or not?
Tank control here.
Do you think this is gonna make a difference or not? The elite.
Oh yeah, definitely huge difference. If that elite can outrange those tanks,
but look at the number.
One time.
But look at the number.
As long as he kites around, he's fine. And he has the desolator still. Marko has some miners. He's bringing them in right now. That's the smartest move. I mean, he doesn't need his miners at home anymore. So
look at that engineer.
Everything.
Marko has AFK engineer in the middle of the map.
Oof! Look at that. LatoF decides to send his tanks back to back to Marko's base.
Two structures left.
Needs to kill.
2 structures left. Here we see the Tesla troopers.
Ooh, this is scary. That elite is actually, I think,
what a match.
Oh, 2 elites.
Oh, GG has been called from Marko. The first point goes to LatoF. It was an amazing
You know,
One?
Hi. You know what's so great about this game? About this
What?
specific game right there that we just watched, it wasn't that we just watched like them build their tanks and then just go head on tanks versus tanks and stuff. It was a lot of psychological type of game now. LatoF decides to base trade, right? So Marco has to make decisions in his head right there. Oh,
That's
do I
true.
base trade it might as well, or do I go back?
It's
And we saw Marco do half and half. He sent some tanks back, and then LatoF did it again, and then he did it again. So the entire time it was more of like a psychological like kind of
yeah.
gameplay, not just like straight.
It's
Oh, this
a
is
mentality
my
match.
building. That's it. Yes, yes, yes. They're high level matches, not just because
Hey,
of the way that they're
Subroot.
building, but the
Yeah.
thinking that goes on behind these games and the decision making that has to happen like within a split second. If
Yeah.
you mess up, if you take too long deciding on what you want to do,
You
then
have. Yeah, that's right. That's
you're
totally true.
gonna lose. You have to decide like this. You have to decide quickly, just a
Make
snap of a finger,
make a
make
quick
the decision.
decision. Each time you
Mm-hmm.
have to make a quick decision.
Yes, sir.
That's totally
So,
true.
Miss
Ed, good
Marco,
analysis. Here we go once again. We have Marco on the left mid, and we have LatoF on the right mid. The classical moves, Ed. Engineers are out, and docs to reveal the map. This map is
so
not a
hi.
recap.
The
Go ahead,
last time
Ed.
that we saw these guys play on this map, we saw LatoF actually try to take the center oil, not his own center oil. He tried taking Marco's center oil, and he ended up shooting himself in the foot because I don't think he ended up getting it. I think he ended up losing out on his side gems. He just basically lost and threw the game. So it's nice to see him opening with the classic approach. Just send your engineer straight to the oil on the right, get your gems. Just a safe, secure gems, because last time, like I said, it didn't go out his way. This is a Marco favorite map, by the way. So, in
He
theory, this is Marco's game
chose
to win,
this
right?
map. He chose this map. Stormy Weather. So
Who chose
it's
this map?
gonna be hard.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be hard to beat him here.
Oh,
We
for
saw
sure.
his streams many times playing this map. He's too tough here.
So we
So
saw
do you
LatoF
think
and
the classical approach will do something here for LatoF or what?
oh yeah, well, it makes it. He builds for. He's setting himself up for success with this case, right? He does build 2 drones most of the games. In this case, one of his drones dies. The second drone is coming into Marco's tank, but Marco, he's already a little bit ahead. Just that extra tank gives him enough push power to take that mid oil from LatoF. So the only thing he exchanged was basically 1 drone for 1 tank minus his oil. So huge, huge, huge return for Marco there.
That's right. That's totally true. You agree that the drones are very important at the early stage of the game. You can counter it easily, but if you miss them, it's something huge. It
Oh
makes
yeah,
a big
definitely, man.
difference. It will be making a big
Huge
difference.
difference. Marco
Like
clicking on tanks.
like
Here we go. Tank control.
as we saw, LatoF lost his MCV to few drones, 2 drones.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes the drones dictate the pace of the game. If you get a minor drone, then hey, your own game gets slowed down a little bit. You get behind a little bit. Look at Marco, LatoF. LatoF going in, sniping that minor
That
there.
minor, yeah.
And on the top left as well, he's sending a little split. Does he go for the lab? Does
Yeah,
he
he's going
sacrifice
for
those
the
tanks
lab. Yeah, that's true.
He sacrifices the tanks for the lab. Yeah, and he
And
does get it.
that's
Pretty
worthy.
nice,
That's
pretty nice.
worthy in my opinion.
Do you think though? Let's see.
Yeah,
He
it's
doesn't have a
worthy.
radar yet, so he can't camp as easily, right? So Marco's gonna push in with a lot of tanks right here. Sentry guns. Here we go. We gotta defend, right? Does Marco push in? Nope.
A decent number of rhinos, but he retreated. I don't know why. He has to go back and backdoor LatoF. LatoF is trying to base trade.
Yeah, this is what I like about LatoF. He doesn't let you dictate the pace of the game, right? He's setting the tone of the game right now. Marco said, "Okay, I'm gonna go around then," and LatoF said, "No, I'm gonna push your base then if you go around," and forced Marco to come back. He's like, "All right, I guess I'll come back." Even though Marco does have more tanks than him. So Marko, with his tank advantage, does make a little split here.
Here we
Goes with
see one
high
oil
oil.
left for both of them.
Yeah, Marko's ahead though. Right now he has a battle lab, so he's teching slightly ahead. Does
Yeah.
make a depot, start repairing his tanks, so he's gonna slow down a little
Here we
bit
see
here. He doesn't want to keep pushing.
Here we see the lab from LatoF now, and the IC
Marko's
at the
still
same
trying to take
time.
that oil on the right.
Yeah.
Let's take it out.
The only oil dirt left is for Marko at the moment, and he's moving MCV to his left.
Yeah, so he does have an IC ready too.
Do you think Kirovs can do anything here?
Here, yes, yes, of course. More often than not, they're used kind of to take the side oils, but since Marko, well, I guess Marko still has that oil, so he can send it over there, right?
Yeah.
But it does at least bring out some flags, forces you to build either a flag cannon or slows your tank production down just a little bit. Hopefully he can make big use of it because he's going to be a little bit behind on this IC. Marko's going to be ahead here by a few seconds. I'm interested to see how Marko's going to use the IC, right? Because if he doesn't use his efficiently, then LatoF can really make something happen.
That's right.
His IC is going to be ready shortly after.
LatoF must force Marko to use it in the defensive situations.
He's trying.
That's what I guess. He will try to.
Marko's coming in. He's going to try to snipe this MCV, I think. He's just going to IC and snipe the MCV.
This will be juicy. But look at the number of Rhino tanks. Decent number. Not bad. He's chasing them. He's now sniping the MCV. Look at the Kirov. It's AFK now.
Yeah, Kirov's not doing much. Those flags are just waiting for him to push in, right? Marko makes a Kirov of his own. He has a couple drones in the back.
He's now
LatoF.
Look at LatoF.
Yes, and he has an IC ready right now.
Right
he has IC ready.
Look
He has
at the
two
right
pushes.
side.
The left side is the most priority right now, right? He needs to IC that left side because he can IC or
the battle lab.
Essentially, the other IC.
He's going to take the battle lab. He has the upper hand on the right side. Look, he's the upper hand on the. He's destroying the IC and the MCV at the same time. Very nice. Good one. Nice hit from LatoF, I think.
This is a good trade right here. We got Marko's Kirov coming down the middle. LatoF does see it. He's going to send 3 flags there. If LatoF loses this refinery here, that's going to be bad. I think I would have sacrificed my Kirov there actually for that refinery.
Look at the drones. Look at the drones. Here we see the drones from Marko. LatoF got his miner drones.
One of the miners there.
Look at that single refinery. Here you will see a miner that is AFK and got droned.
All right, so LatoF, if you got anything in your arsenal right now, you got to do it.
Marko is trying to
close
the bath. He's trying to close the bath.
He auto targets the floor there, so just in case LatoF was going to make a little push there, those tanks were going to get shot down by that Kirov, or injured at least. Nice Kirov shot. Takes out the Desolator and some Connies there. Again, LatoF has his IC ready already to use. It looks like he's going to IC some drones on the right side here.
Here on the right side.
He needs these ICs to pay off. It needs to be a huge IC here.
I think it's now on the favor of Marko, as he is having his MCV
these drones,
and the IC and more things. Look at that Kirov placement. It's really funny. Do you think LatoF has the chances to win this match?
He has a slim chance, I'll tell you that. The longer it goes, the harder it's gonna get for him. But he has a percentage. I mean, he's still making moves. He's still making things happen. He's trying to force things to happen, I should say. Unfortunately, Marko's holding off pretty good. His macro's pretty good. He's set up for success. Look at his eco. He has 4 or 5K. Is that what I'm looking at?
He's in a better situation. Marko is in a better situation. Here's the problem. We have IC drones.
This is over right here.
Yeah, it's all
Marko
over.
just IC drone and he's
After
going
that,
towards miners.
I like how Marko decides quickly. He always making fast decisions. You agree with this?
Oh, definitely. Yes. This is high level stuff all the time, man. I
Look
love
at LatoF. He's
LatoF's push
trying
here,
to keep
though.
up, but I don't think this is enough.
LatoF actually might come out on top here.
That's good for LatoF.
Has the tanks. He has the tanks here. Oh my God! Is LatoF really gonna win this game right here?
Whoa!
He is. He's gonna take this.
Oh! This is really amazing. I can't believe this has really happened.
I'm telling you, this is one of those things where it's not just about the size, or right?
I can't believe.
I like to use this example. It's not the size, right? It's the way you use it. And the thing is, LatoF, for the longest time, I think in this game, he sacrificed a few tanks to take out that miner. He sacrificed a few tanks to take out a lab. He sacrificed a few blah 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 here and there, right? He was out tanked most of the game, and yet he was doing splits as if he was the one out tanking, and he was making Marko, I don't know, lose his mind, like whatever it happened. Somehow.
Did you notice the engineer?
Marko. He outplayed him, and he ended up coming out on top.
Ed, did you notice the engineers?
What engineers? What happened?
Engineers,
if you distract our enemy,
that repaired the bridges. Did you notice them? Did you notice them?
No, I didn't.
I think me and the chat noticed that while you were talking about the chances of LatoF to win the game. He was repairing the bridges and get his rhinos and made his strike in an amazing way, and he took it. That's what happened.
Yeah, man. That's good. Hey.
After Marko did the right thing, just to IC the drones and send them to his base, to LatoF's base, but there were no tanks for LatoF in his base, so that was harmful for Marko. And look at the IC for LatoF. He used his IC in Marko's space. And that's what made the difference.
Yeah, so Marko thought 2 steps ahead, right? When he probably in that case maybe should have thought 1 step ahead, right? Because Marko was set up for success. His base was already set. He had the eco, he had the IC, he had everything going for him. Whereas LatoF, he didn't have MCV, he didn't have a depot and everything. Anyways, Marko had his IC, right? So when he used his IC, he used the drones that he IC'd against LatoF's miners. He focused on making sure that LatoF's miners were going to go down, which was going to set up for success later, right? But instead, maybe the better choice would have been to go for LatoF's tanks, because clearly all those tanks were the things that destroyed Marko at the end of the day. But I think Marko just assumed that he was going to be able to hold off and just, if LatoF has no miners, then Marko wins. Yeah.
He was surprised on the way that LatoF dealt with the situation. He was so quick and nice use for the IC on Marko's base, and that gave him the upper hand, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my little opinion. You are the pro and you are the high level player, and thank you for the analysis. This is my little opinion, let's say. I don't think if it's right or wrong, but that was my analysis.
Yeah, man. So I like this. This has become such a normal thing where players just go 3, 4 miners, and then they make a few tanks. If you pay attention to their war factories middle of the game, every now and then just look at their bases, right? You'll see a sneaky little miner come out. You'll see another little sneaky miner come out. It's one of those things that's become such a normal thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's been a normal thing for a long time. It just wasn't used as much as we see it nowadays. Nowadays we see it like just about every game. Just people try to sneak in a miner here and there, which allows them to spam an extra war factory once they're set up properly, and instead of making another refinery or something.
These players, every single unit has its mission to do. has its duty. I don't know how these players play, to be honest.
Look at this. Once again, LatoF
LatoF
doing a
is
sneaky
pushing
little split, catching
on
Marko
the right
off
side.
guard. Marko, he is prone. One of the biggest weaknesses that I've ever heard about Marko is splitting against him. He doesn't do well with splits.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's just hitting everything, but it seems like that's one of his weaknesses. Again, LatoF right here on the bottom,
He's
pushing in,
sniping.
splitting in.
He's sniping the miners.
Look at the right side.
Thank you very much for the bitties. Thank you for the bitties. Thank you for the bets, Bath. Thanks a lot, my friend. Here we see once again the engagement.
The split again on the left side.
Look at Marko's face.
All his tanks to the right.
MCV cell. Hey Ed.
Yes, he has no other choice. All his miners are getting picked off. He has 4 war factories. He's not going to be able to keep up with production without selling his MCV here.
This LatoF is amazing in my opinion.
Yeah,
he's
LatoF is really doing
You
work. You
can win him in a show match, but this is exhausting in my opinion. He's very good at the defense at the same time. Not in just the attacking positions. Also in the defending positions, he's amazing.
100% agreed with you. Yep.
That's his strongest points, attacking and defense, is great for him. Both of them, he's doing great.
Yeah, and look at this. Okay, LatoF. How long does he wait before he realizes the situation of what he has in front of him?
Look at bottom right. Look at bottom right. For a second, did you see? Did you see the engineer with some conscripts on the right side?
Yeah, the engineer won't do much here. I think it should be multi-NG.
I think Marko is now losing. What do you think?
Well, it doesn't look good for Marko, but he is pushing in right now. It's kind of his last
Don't forget about the rhinos on Marko's base.
Yeah, once again, he doesn't care about the push. He knows he's going to be able to hold, and he still splits off some tanks over to Marko's side. Sends a few of them. Again, what I wanted to point out was that as soon as LatoF knew that Marko sold his MCV and everything, LatoF made another drone, and now he's attempting to drone the miners from Marko. Marko has no depot to repair them, right?
Taking into consideration that LatoF is ahead on the miners, 2 miners ahead or something like that, or 3, I think. Another GG has been called. Amazing LatoF. What a good games!
Yeah, man,
what a good games!
It's surprising to me that, I mean, it wasn't such a late game split, right? Like,
he's asking for a break.
Both players have like 8 tanks in the field, right? LatoF decides to send 4 one way and 4 the other way, and somehow he makes those 2, just one split basically, work. I don't know why or how Marko got lost there, but he wasn't able to control and to follow those splits around. LatoF, I don't know, man. He's in Marko's head right now.
I agree with you that Marko has a weakness in dealing with splits. This, what do you want to say? That splits are tough for Marko.
If he has any weakness, and don't get me wrong, like, this is not one of those things where if you just split, you're gonna win against Marko, right? Like, you have to split and know what you're doing when you're splitting, because look at what LatoF's doing. You know, he's splitting left and right, but he's keeping those tanks alive every now and then. He does sacrifice a few tanks if he needs to, and he makes the right choices on when he wants to sacrifice the tanks and when he needs to pull back, and it just seems to be working out. So I don't want to say that Marko's just weak at splits, right? It's the fact that how effective and the way that LatoF is executing these splits.
I agree with you. You want to say that if you don't split, you will never beat Marko. That's the point. You have to split. I mean, you have to split.
You can probably, yeah.
You have
definitely,
to split.
Man.
But I think LatoF.
You know what, Hi?
What?
Marko's here. We're gonna start seeing a different Marko, I think, here. He's not one to go down easy. You know, he's gonna get upset right now. He's gonna get a little angry, and he's gonna pull. He's gonna pull one of those.
For a break. I think we will see a different Marko after this 2 minutes break.
He needs to recollect himself. He needs to gather his thoughts. He needs to compose himself. Maybe get a little water, go outside, take a breather. He's gonna come back in. He's gonna be like, all right.
He's going to take a breather after these 3 losses.
Yeah,
We
well, no, see,
all,
don't 3-0 for him. You know what he's thinking? In my head, from what I've seen from Marco, the way that he thinks, how I think
yeah.
that he thinks is he's gonna come back, and you know what the score's gonna be for him? 0-0, man. Because that's who Marco is. He doesn't care about the games that happened before. He cares
No,
about what's happening
no,
now.
no.
0-0. He's gonna come back. He's gonna make this. He's gonna in his eyes. He's just gonna whatever. He needs to do whatever he needs to do to
I
just
agree.
ignore what happened just earlier.
Good analysis, Ed. That's totally true. He will play as it's 0-0 score, and for now, I'm with him. I want to see a competitive series, not 4-0 or 3-0. I want them both to do their best. This is my point of view. I don't know if you agree with me or disagree, but I
Of
want to
course,
see a
man. We want to see the
competitive
games. Heck yeah.
series. Lake Blitz. Okay.
Ooh.
I think
Okay, that's another.
Lake Blitzen. Okay. He is trying to pull LatoF for the Navy maps or something like that.
This was another classic Marco favorite. For a while, he used
Yeah.
to like this map
Just
so
I
much.
need
So
1 second break. Just give me 1 second, guys.
this is far from over. Exactly, Chris. Scores 3-0 right now, but yeah, I don't think Marco's gonna go down without putting up a good fight. It's rare to see Marco just get goosed. I don't think it happens very often, except
Okay.
unless he's playing against Woody.
I'm back, Ed. I'm back, Ed. Here we go once again on Lake Blitzen.
What do you know about Lake Blitzen High?
Nothing. Don't ask me.
What do you think we're gonna see here?
We are going to see a good match
Wait, 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 wait.
from
Start it,
Marco's
start it,
side.
restart it, restart it, restart.
Oh, wrong spots. We have
Yeah,
to read the match.
yeah.
So
Unfortunately,
sorry.
bottom left is still not
Oh,
made
which
for.
spots I have to cancel?
Um, 4 and 2. So just open
Four
spots 3 and 1.
and two. I'm gonna cancel 4 and 2. It's gonna be 1 and 3. Okay.
Yep.
Now
Cool, cool.
just canceled the other 2 spots. Here
Nice,
we
nice.
go once
So
again.
you see spots 1 and 3. In your opinion, which spot do you think might have or is better?
As a noob player, I can't really answer. I
All
think,
right.
but
So
always they say that the top side spot is better. I don't know,
uh-huh.
just my opinion. I never played this map, but I think the top is better, as they always
Mm.
say, like Dorado, the other maps.
Hmm.
So, what is your opinion? Which the boys on the live chat wants to hear? They wa-
It's a good question, actually.
they
I'd
want
hope to.
they want to hear
I'd
your
like to hear from
opinion.
the chat. I want to hear from them. I want to see what they think too. Because honestly, this is one of those. It's very controversial. Not I won't. Maybe not
Controversial,
controversial,
yeah.
but it's. Yeah, it's one of those. This map, for example, a lot of people don't even like the map. they think it's unbalanced and unfair. Some players think that top side is better. Some players think that bottom side is better. I don't even know anymore after all these. So the top side does have the two oils, but the bottom side does have the airport, right? Top side can
Did
get
I
those
make
gems.
the right answer by the luck,
Yeah, you did
or
because it's. We were unsure which spot is actually better. So I guess from this game we're gonna find out if
yeah?
we can see something that stands out.
The
So far,
question,
the chat didn't want to give their opinion on it. Nobody knows which spot is better, top or bottom.
let me ask you something else. Do you think LatoF is weak on the naval maps?
No, 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 no. LatoF, I don't think he's weak on any maps.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's an old player, so he had to be good on all of the maps.
Oh, he does
Whatever
get his
they were,
amphibious drone.
naval
He didn't have
or...
anything in it. Look at LatoF. Look at Marco's oil.
Yeah. Oh,
LatoF just sneaked
nice.
those oils. Now, and he didn't take his oils though. So, in a sense, in some ways, that might have not been worth. It's gonna be worth down the line, right? Because the important thing to take from this is that when you capture an oil that hasn't been captured yet, you get bonus, right? You get a bonus gold. When you capture an oil that's already been captured, you don't get that bonus gold. So those $500 won't be, you won't see those $500 that you spent on the engineer for like another, I don't know how long. Whatever rate that oils give you money, you're not going to see the money come back. So, but he does take up the oils. The only way that this is going to be worth it is if he makes another two oils and another two engines and takes his own oils.
He could take his own, but it's better, as you said, to take Marco's ones. That's gonna be better.
That's the question. That's what I'm saying.
Preventing him from boosting the opponent's eco. This is what you want to say?
No, LatoF did not get a boost of eco. That's what I'm trying to say, because he took oils that were already taken. You know what I'm saying? So if he takes his oils, he gets a bonus for getting his own oils that were uncaptured. But if he takes Marco's oils, he gets no bonus. He just takes the oils. So it takes a long time before he gets the money that he spent on the engineers to even come back to getting that oils, you know? So it would have probably been better for him to take maybe his own first and then try to take Marco's. But hey, you know what?
Yeah.
He knows better. Let's find out what he has here. Marko does
build
two dreads. He takes all the oils down, and I don't see it. In theory, LatoF, by taking those two oils, he never got the money back for the money he even spent on the engineers. You know what I mean?
That's right. A big loss for Marko that LatoF made by taking those oil derricks.
I want to say it's a bigger loss for LatoF, in my opinion.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say ultimately.
It's a big loss for... What did you say? Am I wrong?
I think it was a bigger loss for LatoF when it comes down to the oils there and the way he decided to take them than it was for Marko. Marko just decided to just kill them all. So at the end of the day, they didn't pay for themselves.
Do you mean that if LatoF took his own, that would be better for him?
Yes.
But why he prevented Marko from boosting his eco?
Yes, but Marko already got the boost of the oils, if that makes any sense. I think it's 1K. When you capture an oil, you get 1K back, right? Immediately, you get a bonus 1K. You get 500 basically back to pay for your engineer plus 500 bonus,
That's right.
When you capture an oil that is already captured, you don't get that bonus. So you spent $500, but you don't get the 1K bonus, right?
That's right.
And that's what I'm trying to say. At the end of the day, Marko killed those oils. So
your idea is better than mine.
LatoF didn't. Yes.
That's totally true. Do you see now how it goes?
Don't quote me. I think I might be wrong, but I think it was 1K, right? You get 500.
Here we see Marko is moving his MCV. Big things about to happen in the middle. Here we see Marko is trying to catch his first win.
Oh yeah. LatoF's MCV IC is ready, and look at his split on the left side. He's going for Marko's MCV.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Marko is pushing right down the middle here.
Yeah. With 6. Here we see LatoF forced Marko to sell his MCV on the bottom left.
Yep, and LatoF's still pushing through. He wants more. He wants to take it all. He's targeting Marko's tanks. He has a few tanks here that he can really attack with here. Marko, he needs to defend this backside.
Thank you,
He does
moderators,
IC his
for...
tanks on the top side. Oh, this is GG.
Yeah.
Very well played by Marko here.
Well played by Marko, taking the first victory in this series. Thank you very much, moderators, for launching the predictions. I missed that. Thanks a lot. Okay, the first win for Marko.
All right, and
As we
Marko's eyes,
mentioned,
like I said, it's 1-0, man.
yeah, it's 1-0. It's 1-0. That's right.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yin Yang or
Yeah, I think so, maybe.
Yin Yang,
Yeah.
or name me that map he always choosing. He's always choosing.
Path more traveled. Dry heat.
Dry
Oh,
heat.
okay.
Yeah. Dry heat. Dry heat. RA2. Do you think Marko is going to veto this?
Marko's pretty good here too, so I don't see that happening.
Yeah. Auto allying is off now. So let's go. Here we go once again on dry heat. Same factions for
LatoF
both.
on the top, Marko on the bottom. I know Legend had a Legend. If you're still in the chat, man, I want you to pay close attention to what LatoF is doing, okay, sir? I'm pretty sure LatoF is excited to get this top side. I'm not sure. Did you hear about Legend and his complaints on this map?
Yeah, he just took another version from Andy earlier, some point earlier. You see that path is more wider on the corner, on the left corner, or something like that.
Yeah.
All I know is it's a better map. That's all I know about the new map.
Arguably, right? So here's the thing
As
about
they say,
how I feel about this situation.
I told you, I'm a new player, and can't judge. You
can judge, man. Hey, your opinion is very, very important, because guess what? It's not just the top player's opinion on how things get played, right? We need to know the opinion of everybody, like all the player base, whether you're good, bad, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You know, we need to figure out what the juicy spot is. Now, to me, in this situation, in this type of map, the fact that you have to shoot down some of the gems or eat or grind, right? You have to micro your miners well enough that, like LatoF is doing right now. You see how he's focusing on getting those gems that are right in the corner? Guess what? If he really wants to, he can put a refinery down there. Where Legend is mistaken, in my opinion, is that he wants the gems. He wants to be able to place his refinery there for free, you know, just as is, just without doing anything, which is fair, you know. Hey, look at bottom side. He can basically build to the bottom without really doing much. Look at, he already put a refinery down. Whereas top left, you have to do a little bit more to get down there, right? But it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm okay with having to kill some trees in order to make a more beautiful build. I'm okay with having to kill some ore in order to get a better build. You know, creative thinking, creative maps that make people do these things to enhance their builds is what I like. Not just, hey, this is a predestined place for a refinery. Put your refinery here. Like, where's my freedom? Where's my freedom of choosing where I want to do things, you know? Like, the map makers are choosing it for us. And that's where I come from. That I like to have those options.
Thank you, ma'am, for the
where I need to
follow.
learn where to build. And look at that refinery that he just placed. You know, it's perfect. That's all you need. But Legend couldn't get down, so he complained about, oh, the map's unfair, the map I can't build down, blah, 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 blah. But look at this. It's easily built down, you know?
You mean that LatoF did the right thing?
Yes, of
Marko
course.
as well?
LatoF did the right thing. Yep.
Yeah. Here we see Marko with the split. look at that desolator.
Huge deso. He is going to snipe the MCV there.
I think all of the rhinos took the radiation. All of them.
He has 3 war factories here though, and LatoF is left with 2 war factories.
Yeah. More production for Marko. It's a small map. Any mistake leads to loss.
Yeah, that was a nice little split by Marko. It caught LatoF off guard there for a second because he did regroup his tanks after that little split, and LatoF was left with a couple of his tanks on the left side.
Here we see the drone is trying to clear up the place from the desolators. I think LatoF is not easy on this map. Despite that he's having 2 war factories, he can do much damage with those 2 war factories. Look at the engineers.
Oh, snipes the drone. Desolator
Was
still
close.
there. Interesting. I can't rule after I said that LatoF might not win a few games. What was it?
You
Heck,
can't
I
decide.
thought
You
Marko
can't.
was gonna win, and then Stormy Weather, I thought Marko was gonna win, and LatoF pulled it back every time. So I really want to say that this is gonna be really
With
tough for
every
LatoF to
single
win. But you know
movement.
what? I'm not even gonna say anymore. I'm not gonna say anymore. I
With
think this
every.
is far from over. Very winnable for LatoF, I guess. Somehow. I don't see
He's
it, but he
turtling.
sees it somehow.
Now Marko is turtling. I don't know why. He has
Well,
to
'cause
move. He has to be more flexible.
Marko really doesn't have to do anything, man. He has one more war factory than LatoF, so he's gonna outproduce him slowly but surely. He's still outproducing him. He has more miners. He's waiting for LatoF to make that mistake that he just did right now. He pushed in a little too far in there, and Marko just said, "All right, let's go." Oh, he's
You have
back,
to look at
retreating.
the
Doesn't want
defensive
to run
part
into those
for
desos.
LatoF. The defensive part
Yeah.
for LatoF. He is very good at the defense.
Marko's
It will be
tanks
too tough
1,
to come to
3,
his space.
4, 4. One drone kills 4 tanks of Marko's there for
Yeah.
a second. A little split on the left side by Marko. It looks like LatoF does see it. He has some tanks at home, just kind of waiting for him, guarding him. He now is wanting to split them off.
Look at that single drone to the right mid.
Marko sends half of his tanks in. Why? How does LatoF have so many tanks still?
He killed many rhinos.
Yeah, he's
For
been
Marko.
kind of picking them off, hasn't he?
The reality is Marko is doubling the number of LatoF's rhinos,
Yeah.
but more killed for Marko instantly.
Yeah, I agree. So this is going to be Marko's final push
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Looks like he's just going to
Be or not to be.
clean this up.
It's gonna be yes or no. Here we see the GG has been called from LatoF. Finally.
Yeah, that was
It's
very
now
interesting. Also,
3-2.
in order to get down that cliff, to bring it back to what we were talking about earlier, I do want to say that you can get down that cliff a little bit faster if LatoF committed to building down, but it looked like he kind of wanted to spread himself to the right side as well in between. So he built toward the right and then built toward the left. It was a little strange, but he knows this map a lot better than I do. He's played thousands of games on that map.
Yeah.
So
Do you think the mistake that LatoF made is to push the final push from him?
the mistake was a lot earlier. The mistake was when Marko had that split. He had a few tanks on the left side and a few tanks in the middle, and of course LatoF mirrored it. Right, he had a few tanks on the left side by his miners, and he had a few tanks on the by his MCV. But when Marko grouped up his tanks in the center and pushed in, LatoF was a second too late, bringing in his tanks from the left side, which let Marko push in and snipe that MCV and was able to back off with most of his tanks back. That was the huge mistake.
He was waiting
and
for
that just kind of
this
led
move.
to the rest of the game.
He was waiting for this move.
Yeah. So and that's one of the things. Like I said, hey, when you're boxing, right? Guess what you're doing when you're boxing? You're always moving. You're always moving. You're always moving. You're throwing a jab here and there, and you wait for that opening to do a little uppercut, right? So Marko, in that case, he's moving his tanks. He's moving around. He's waiting for the jab. He's jabbing here and there, and he sees the opening. He needs to do a little uppercut, right? He caught LatoF sleeping, and boom, uppercutted the hell out of him. And then just retreated and let himself, get ahead a little bit further and further.
That's right. Marko lost the battle, but the final war, he won it with that sneaky move by him, destroying the tanks in the attacking position for LatoF, and then he went for LatoF space and destroyed everything. That's what happened.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Marko is not easy. Marko is too tough. You can grab some wins from him, but he can't be all the way taking from him more wins.
So LatoF does drone one of Marko's miners, and he tries to re-drone it. Marko does have a depot there. I think he was going to be able to repair it once again.
Nice double droning from LatoF. Ed, do you like the double drones from LatoF?
Do I like? I don't like facing them, but I think they're very effective. I'll tell you that much.
LatoF was able to destroy.
Little,
what did he destroy? I missed
it
that.
Like he took.
What the structure did he destroy?
I think it was
power plant, maybe. Yeah, maybe
I think
power
it was.
plant.
I'm not too sure actually.
Look at that miner we were talking about. It's the third time.
He doesn't see it.
No, he will not get it. He will not be able to save it.
No, he doesn't get it. That's 3 drones that LatoF made.
3 drones for one miner. 3 drones for a single miner. Look at the AFK bar drop next to the airport, next to LatoF's airport.
Yeah, LatoF has 2 sentries already there.
I'm speaking about the right corner. The right corner. Marko is having an AFK bar drop. He has to move them. He can't take the airport.
Yeah, it looks like he's putting in a couple of paradrops there.
Preparing himself for a sentry gun.
Yeah, how many paradrops?
3 sentry guns for LatoF. He saw that move and well prepared.
Yeah, keep in mind that's a lot of money spent on against something that's supposed to be free, right? That's 2K spent for free units. 2K. He's really trying to protect
for
that. And it's not really
airport.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The free paradrops is really important. But I think the thing that you want to protect the most is that expansion. You get a free expansion out there.
For the expansion and switching.
That's valuable.
That's right. They are valuable. For switching, I was telling the same. That they are important for switching. You were telling the expansion and for the expanding, and I was talking about the stretching. We both agreed on the same point, that the points are very important. You have to keep them alive to stretch. No need for the MCV move on Yin Yang. Am I wrong, Ed?
No, that's accurate. Perfect analysis right there.
Thank you. Here we see the upper hand
bottom left. We have sneaky split there. Still going at it, picking off tanks, picking off miners. So far, 2 miners of LatoF have gone down. I mean, of Marko have gone down by LatoF's running around Marko's miners and stuff.
Here we see Marko is trying to make sneaky moves in front of
Desolators coming out.
Look at the position, the placements of the structures for LatoF. Look at his pace. He's always playing the defensive style.
Yeah.
He loves
So
that
LatoF did
things.
take out the airport, Marko's airport. He does have some connies left over down there. If he wanted to use them, he can probably get some attention. He get Marko's attention on one of the refineries if he like targets it or something, as he tries to split somewhere else.
Yeah.
They're just hanging out there.
Do you think it will be huge for LatoF to lose on the two favorite maps, Yin Yang and Dry Heat?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's a huge thing. Just kind of like Marko losing on Stormy Weather. I think that was one of his favorites. So I don't think that he should have lost it. You know, that's like a secure win for him. But LatoF taking that win on that kind
And
of
they, they,
sets the tone.
they will be just in time for Marko to be
It's gonna
3-3.
be a huge push on the right, man.
To be 3-3, and at the same time he is making LatoF lose his favorite
Yes,
maps.
yes.
It'll be 2-1.
There we go. It looks like Marko's trying to regroup here. He's gonna regroup all his tanks. LatoF doesn't have desolators on the bottom side, but look how many miners are on the bottom side for LatoF.
Something strange. That he has no desolators at the moment.
Yeah, no desolators over here, huh?
Didn't know why. Here's the first one. Comes out from the barracks.
And somehow, some way, LatoF comes out ahead there.
Yeah, nice hold from LatoF.
Yeah, it's very,
Maybe
very,
those
very
conscripts were distracting the rhinos at some point. Do you think? They were a random fodder for LatoF at some point to make him hold the line.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. I think the fact that LatoF's tanks were somewhere around his buildings, some of Marko's tanks were accidentally shooting the buildings instead of the tanks as well. They were taking some shots.
That's right. That's totally true.
Which sometimes it works against you if you're the one defensive. Oh, look at this positioning, Marko.
Oh, look at the middle. Look at the middle.
He doesn't have time to deploy them, but that would have been a huge position right there. He's still splitting on the top left. He's still trying to pick miners off. This is pretty crazy for Marko to have to continue pumping these miners over and over because they keep going down, not because he needs to, or I mean, not because he just wants to.
It's really weird to look at the decent number for Marko rhinos and LatoF's rhinos.
Oh, very nice sentry gun there. Takes Marko. He has 4 tanks out of position. Where are you gonna go? I thought he was gonna ram them all into this tank.
He's regrouping and splitting. He's splitting.
Very nice split by Marko there on the top.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He takes out 1, 2,
the second
3, 4 miners.
4
miners right there.
That was harmful for LatoF. LatoF is striking at the same time, but I think this is not enough from LatoF.
Yeah, I think LatoF kind of got tilted off. Not tilted, but he feels the pressure. He's pushing in. He's sacrificing tanks now, and I don't know if this.
He was able to hold on the bottom, on the top. Sorry, and I don't know if he's able to save his tanks on the bottom side, on the left side, on the bottom left. Now Marko is chasing LatoF's rhinos on the bottom left. Okay, we see big engagements on the center. Both are grouping it. Both players are grouping and engaging next to LatoF space. As usual, LatoF is able to hold the line. What a great match from both of them. Defensive bird drop now from LatoF. Marko is trying to snipe the miners now. He's retreating.
Somehow,
mix
LatoF's
of
still in it, man.
yeah.
I don't understand it. Look at his top right, ore. He hasn't really mined much of it, right? Marko already mined all his side basically. He has his airport side, I guess.
Both players are trying to regroup and
mine their airport.
Snipe the miners. Marko is planning to take the miners on the right corner. And this will be huge.
What's it look like? What does it look like to you over there? It looks like to me, Marko has about what does that look like? 5K? Damn. Well, Marko's on like 4K
5K,
right now.
5K and 1K for LatoF.
$200.
500 bucks. Now. Yeah, that's right.
Nice Deso.
Nice.
Huge Deso there.
All of them will be smoking.
Huge plays by LatoF. He's making things happen.
Not easy. LatoF is not easy. He's pretty good.
Mr.
This is his map.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm there. Do you hear me? Hey, come on, Ed.
Oh.
Did we lose the connection with you, Ed?
I think we lost Height, unless I can't hear him.
Okay, no worries. Maybe you muted me or something like that. We will check after this match. Here we see another engagement between both of the players. Both of them are engaging. And regrouping once again. AFK bird drop from LatoF. Here we see 2 war factors left for Marko. And 3 war factors left for LatoF. What a great match. LatoF is using his conscripts as a fodder. And the drones is trying to snipe the miners. Here we see Marko is repairing his tanks. Another split from Marko on the top right, trying to snipe the miners. Here we see now LatoF on Marko's space. He was able to snipe a miner. Hey, Slicer. Don't say what a game, it's what a great game. Hey Ed, do you hear me, my
running
friend?
Through all those Connies.
Ed, do you hear me?
I can hear you, man.
Okay,
Sorry, I lost
okay.
you there for a second.
No problem. GG has been called from Marko. He's having the fourth on board.
There's there was so much action going on that game. There were so much things I was talking about. There were so many things I wanted to say, and yet I lost my voice there for a second. What a game, man.
To be honest, I did not want this match to be over. But unfortunately, it was over. And we are going to City Under Siege.
Yeah, dude, there were so many back and forths on that one, huh? It looked like it was Marko's game. Oh, LatoF's game. No, Marko's game. No, wait, LatoF's game.
I was expecting Marko to win.
Winning?
I was expecting Marko to win.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what happened.
Just LatoF is relentless, man. He doesn't stop coming. He doesn't stop splitting. He doesn't stop droning. He doesn't stop.
Thank you very much for the follow, my friend.
Insane. All right, so there's a couple different ways that I've seen this map played, and it's
Bap.
pretty interesting to me that for a map that's kind of, I don't know, campy in a sense, there's different playstyles I've seen. We see the basic standard build, right, where everybody goes, well, a lot more often than not, where people just go straight lab, tech, IC. But we also have games where, like Mikos, for example, who like to multi-war. He'll build like 3-4 war factories right off the bat, and he'll sell his MCV, and
Don't
it actually is
forget.
a very strong
This
push
is
and
what
so
I
hard
want
to
to
hold.
see. Don't
So
forget about
these two
MCV
type
Cell
of players,
for Mikos.
yeah, of course, of course, you can't forget about that. We've seen Paf as well on here. He has this allied playstyle where he likes to. Oh my God, that miner from LatoF going around the war factory before it dumps. I don't know what that was about, but anyways, drone
We
coming
see
in by Marko.
Marko with a
Marko sends a
drone.
flak with the drone.
Yeah.
Does drone one of the tanks. Kind of standard. Again, I was gonna lead off with these players are not much risk takers. They usually like to play a little bit safer. They don't like to depend on just one single thing. So that being said, we're most likely going to see tech from these guys. No multi-war shenanigans from them.
They will be soon going for the second level for the supers, as you mentioned before. Lab and super weapons and the reactor.
Look at Marko. Look at LatoF. Look at LatoF. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe he's been playing with Mikos a little too much, huh? See war factories right away. That can only mean one thing. Do we see a third war factory go down? Oh, we see a refinery go down. So
LatoF is
he's
switching.
mixing it up here.
LatoF is switching for the massive production over the super weapons.
I don't know what he's switching or he's going for, because he did build another refinery, so he's not exactly committing to this war factory production.
Look
I'm not
at
sure
Marko.
what.
Marko
This
is.
interesting. I'm not sure where he's going.
The lab is up for Marko. He's going for the super
Yeah.
weapons, unlike LatoF. He's doing a great
Yeah, but see,
production.
that's what has me thrown off. Okay, Marko. He's once again LatoF splitting him, and Marko falling behind on this. Look, he doesn't know where to go. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go left? Do I go right? He doesn't know. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Oh.
Meanwhile,
he was able to take
LatoF
two
is
miners.
Yes,
And the
he's
third
taking war
is on
factory from
its
the
way.
top, taking miners from the bottom. He's just doing whatever he wants. And yet both of his tank sides are still alive.
Still alive. That's the point. He snipes and keep his tanks alive.
He's gonna
That's the
snipe
point.
the IC too. He's about.
This will be a GG if he snipes the IC.
I'm sorry, but Marko just looked very, very weak against this.
Yeah.
Like
GG, big GG. This time it is a big
holy
GG.
moly.
I don't know
He got
what
outplayed
is happening
completely,
to
right?
Marko.
I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know. He made Marko look. I don't want. This is so disrespectful because Marko is one of the
Marko is
greatest
good.
players of
Yeah,
all time. But
he's
he made
great.
Marko look
He's
like a
great.
noob there. He made Marko look like a noob. Marko did not know how to defend two-way split. He did not know how to defend a two-way split on his base that's like it's all grouped up. It's not like it's a stretched base, you know. It's a grouped up base. He literally needs to be just in one spot. Just he couldn't do it. But LatoF dismantled him there. Just Marko could not compose himself.
That's right. It was a great game on City Under Siege. I don't know how LatoF was able to save his Rhino tanks.
Chris, I mean, hey, I'm all for speaking facts here. It's not that he didn't know how, he he had half the tank. Let's get real for a second. He has his own base to defend. He did not even split his tanks to defend two sides. He kept sending all of his tanks to one side, and then he would send all of his tanks to the other side, and then he would send all of his tanks and he kept losing tanks left and right doing that. He didn't split his own tanks. He could have built a sentry gun, some desolators. He could have done better, in my opinion, to defend that. It wasn't like he was out tanked 2-1. No way, dude. No way.
I think you are right, Ed. Here we go once again on Desert Island. We have Marko down on the bottom left. Meanwhile, we have LatoF on the top right. Both are producing ducks to reveal the map, while miners are mining the gems for more eco flow. These are the classical moves at the beginning of the match. Here we see Marko with the first warp factory. LatoF just the same. The first drone for LatoF. He's for sure going for the double drones from the both sides.
Standard now, standard. They love their drones, man.
Yeah. Look at the placement for that drone. He's trying to make a tricky move. Marko prepared himself with the service debot.
Yeah.
He knew that he will get droned.
Which works out good for him because he just sends it now. He repairs it and sends it to the gems where he probably was going to send a miner anyway. So it's kind of no harm done there. That drone just kind of
Are you with both?
doing what it was supposed to.
Are you with double service debot on the both sides? On the
Double
right and
service
the
debot?
left
What do you mean?
sides? Or it's just making the player late his production or something like that?
Yeah, that's basically what. Oh, look, I don't know about that drone to be honest either. He droned the miner while the depot is literally right there. You know, I think he
Yeah.
could have held that drone off for a little bit longer, maybe. Oh. Did you see
Or
what happened?
just
Marko sent his miner that just got droned back into mining, but look at it. Oh, he does catch it. Nice. Oof. Marko, pretty nice. He noticed that right away. We see players sometimes, and like myself included, send a miner back and it just sits there forever. You just thinking that it's mining and doing its job, but nope, it's just sitting there forever. So nice of Marko, nice awareness, sees it right away.
Yeah. Marko is Marko, by the way.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
Marko.
underestimate Marko.
Of course not, man.
He's too tough. I don't know what is happening to him now.
Nice little split on the top side.
And
but Marko has a drone.
LatoF at the same level. So this will be not surprising for us to see LatoF take the series. Both are having a good position in the RA2 ladder, so you can expect everything from both of them.
Yeah,
But
LatoF,
maybe
once
it's
again,
the first
looks like
time.
he's coming out ahead on the ball.
Maybe it's the first time for Marko to lose from our players, European players. Let's say it. What do you think, Ed? I think Legend was close at some point, but he was not able to take the series. He was on a match point with Marko. All I can say that they are both great players and gave us a great show. Hopefully we can get much from them. Both players now in a good situation. Both are comfortable with building and everything. Here we see both of them are repairing their Rhino tanks. Marko is producing tanks and ducks. Here we see LatoF is trying to defend his middle. More drones from Marko now. Hey Ed, I can't hear you.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think your mic makes issues.
Yeah, every now and then it just stops working.
Just
Hey, hi, look at
fell?
this. This is
Yeah.
pretty nice to take note of. You see that miner on the bottom mining gems? This is something that
Yeah.
Marko talked about a bit ago, where if you long distance mine some gems, it's sometimes better than just mining ore that's next to your refinery, because the time it
Yeah.
takes to mine the gems and to deposit them
Can
is
I
faster
can I
than getting
name
two
it a
turtles.
random
Oh,
miner?
huge fight.
Oh yeah. Can I name it
Huge
a
one up
random
top.
miner? Right there.
Marco's trying to do the same thing here, but he's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught. LatoF so many tanks by his base here.
Nice,
Marco's
nice,
pathing on those tanks were a little
nice
off
attack
there.
from LatoF. That was
Very nice.
great.
A lot of dogs by Marco.
At the
LatoF needs
same,
to be careful when he chases these tanks. Meanwhile, on the left side at Marco's base, LatoF is ahead. He's taking miners down. He's taking tanks down.
at the same
The
time,
right side,
you can watch Marko in LatoF space.
Yeah, LatoF is defending a lot
Defending.
better than Marco was defending, though. Marco still has
All I can say
LatoF still
today
has
is
tanks at his base.
yeah. All I can say today is LatoF is playing better than Marko. Today,
Yeah, the thing, what I'm seeing is Marco's controlling
I
his
think
splits a little worse than LatoF is. LatoF is like controlling his splits as if he only has one group of tanks, except he's doing it for both sides. Whereas Marco kind of he lets one group kind of go AFK for a second, he goes back to the next one, he uses it for a second, and you can kind of tell that he's moving through both sides, right? Whereas LatoF, it looks like both sides he's controlling them almost at the same time. He's just kind of fluent on how he's controlling his units, you know? And I think that's the biggest difference from what I'm seeing because every game so far has had situations like this where it's half of a base trade, right? Where half of your tanks are going to your opponent and half the tanks are defending. And we're seeing game and game after this happen the same way, where LatoF is just one step ahead with controlling both of his sides, and Marco's falling behind just slightly.
that's right. At the same time, at the same timing, when you see LatoF is attacking Marko space, you see Marko attacking LatoF space. They are always at the same point. They are always
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the same of everything. They are the same on Rhino tanks, the same on dogs, the same on. No, let me say that always LatoF is always ahead with Desolators. But here's the problem: Marko is not dealing good with the splits, and that
Yeah,
what
this
makes
series not
difference
so well.
today. That is making difference. That Marko does not deal good with the splits. I don't know why.
Yeah.
As we saw many times with Legend, he was doing great with the splits. I don't know if LatoF is rushing Marko with the splits. I don't know. You can
I don't know,
you
man.
can say more about this, as you are a high level player. You can analyze the situation more better than me. But I think what made difference is the splits.
Oh, absolutely. They're huge. They're making the games go in LatoF's favor. Every single one of those splits. Bringing it back to this, I like where Marco's going with this.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't want to take credit, and I don't want, but I do this all the time. The Connie's things, and people have made fun of me, but it looks like it's kind of it works out for me every now and then, and it looks like somehow Marco likes it, and he's doing it himself because this is the first time I've ever seen him do something like this, and I do this every time. Just kidding, guys. I never do this. If you play me, I will not be doing this. Just kidding. But it's really nice. It's really effective. You have two starting oils, right? You have two starting oils. You have some gems. Why not make some extra Connies? Like, pump out as much units as you possibly can at the beginning, because
I agree
what are
with
you
you
gonna do with
at this point.
Yeah, like you need to get a little push. Left side, by the way, look at LatoF. He doesn't lose his oil without taking something in return. He takes a miner in return. So fair trade, I want to say. I mean, down the road, it's going to be a little bit worse for LatoF since he lost his oil, right? But he does get something back out of it. He doesn't just let his oil die for nothing.
Yeah, I agree with this point that LatoF or Marko, both of them, don't die for nothing.
And again, look at this. Remember what I was talking about, long distance mining on gems? Marko, once again, choosing to send one of his miners all the way to the gems there on the right side, if you notice.
You can call this a random miner. I call it always miner is a random miner. I call
Yeah,
it random miner because it's too hard to protect it.
yeah, it's a little far, but guess what? If it makes the trip in time where a miner that's next to the refinery has to take a little bit longer to dump two loads, then it's worth it, right? And that's something that Marco talked about last time, which is something that I started seeing him do more often now. He does it on Heck now, where he sends a miner to the gems, and a lot of people do that one, but on different maps, it doesn't seem like people know that it's effective just as well. So here he's putting it to use. He's putting it to action. He's taking those gems, and it's working out for him because he hasn't hit zero. He's I think what he's about a K, going towards zero. He hits zero now actually. Funny that I mentioned that.
Marko is
He's
broke.
at zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's completely broke right now.
LatoF
And he did
has
lose that
2k in
miner
the
on the top
bank
left too, though.
now. We can say that LatoF is ahead. We go back to the eco.
Who out tanks here? Who do you think?
I think LatoF is going to out tank Marko.
It's a good fight for Marco here. He has his spotter. He comes out ahead. It looks like he did have a little bit more tanks, a little more units.
Don't
He can
forget
take out
about
these
the
two
sentry
miners on the
guns.
left here.
I thought he will engage next to the sentry guns.
Marco keeping his distance, very smart from him. Doesn't go into the sentry guns. LatoF did want to bait him into the sentry guns, but it looks like
nice
he
push
didn't.
from Marko.
Yeah,
Marko,
huge push by Marco.
He's
Taking
a great
a lot
player.
of miners here. All right, this position right here for LatoF is impossible to come back. I was gonna say I don't know. We can't rule it out yet. It looks like LatoF can still come back, but you know what? All right, we got to be real. Can't come back from all of them, right?
I hope he is going to come back or he comes back because I want a competitive series. Okay, it's now 6-3 for LatoF, and I need
6-3.
1 minute break.
Wait, hi. Have you been telling me that we're in match point this entire time?
Sorry.
That's it, right? This is match point. I didn't know
Yeah,
LatoF
it's
was
match
at 6.
point for LatoF. It's a match
Oh,
point for
Jesus.
LatoF.
So he's about to close out the series.
Yeah.
Oh my
LatoF
God.
is
Okay.
doing great tonight.
He's doing really good. Yes.
Just let me take a breather and come back, Ed.
Okay.
You can go ahead while I'm doing something, my friend. See.
Sounds good, sir. I'll be here. Take your time.
Okay.
God damn. So Marco takes that game, putting it to 6-3. It is LatoF's choice actually. LatoF's map choice. What do you guys think? What does he pick next? What's another one of his favorites? We already saw Yin Yang. We already saw Dry Heat. We saw Coldest. Oh, actually, surprisingly, right? LatoF usually likes going Korea on this map. I actually just noticed that he didn't go Korea. Maybe he respects Marco too much. But hey, maybe his career would have been a little bit better on this since he's comfortable with it. Landmarks, nice guess. Okay, path more. Yeah. So we have choices. We have path more traveled and landmarks. So I agree with you guys. It's going to be one of those two. I think I'm going to go with path, just just to make a choice. So I know Marco and LatoF has played like, I mean they've played 1,000
Hey,
series,
Ed,
you
I'm
know,
back.
and I know that LatoF has beat
Thank you very
Marco a lot of
much,
times, but I'm not sure if
Larry,
he's
for the
won
bets.
officially the
Thank you very much
entire
for the
series.
bets. Thanks a lot.
Hmm.
Here we go once again.
This would probably be one of the only times that I've personally seen Marco lose a series to LatoF like this, like a show match type, right? Uh, in tournaments and uh, quick match even most of the time when Marko and LatoF are facing each other. They take games from each other, don't get me wrong, but it always seems that Marko comes out ahead just slightly, ever so slightly, always, just a little bit ahead of LatoF. And right now we're seeing a completely different type of game, right? We're seeing LatoF in a new light. And I think I want to say that the type of player that LatoF is he takes something from every game that he loses. And the games he wants to get destroyed. It looks like not destroyed. I wouldn't say that. He wants to learn, right? So he always looks for games against Woody because he knows that Woody has that edge over him, and he learns from these things. And what essentially is happening is Woody's literally creating a monster right now because LatoF is learning from Woody. He's taking things from Marko. He's taking things from probably even Legend and Quas and everybody he's playing against. He has like 600 games in quick match. He's
Yeah.
taking all these notes. His diary is full, and so it's paying out because it's paying off, I should say, because look at the games he's playing. Like he's switching it up. He mixes it up. The way he uses his units. It's not just like, oh, he builds better. Oh, no. It's the way he's moving around the map. It's like he owns the maps.
That's right. Here we see the first veto from Marko, I think. Hey, come on, Necrons. How are you doing? We are both Arabic. Yeah, that's right.
Vito. He didn't want to play Yellowstone, huh? Marco doesn't want to take his chances. You know what? You know why? What I
It's
assume
a
is
match
because
point.
Marco, I mean Latov is pretty good with his double drones and stuff. And in this map right here, you have
It will
an
make a
expansion
difference.
pretty
That's
early
right.
on, so you need to make maybe two depots, or one of your miners is gonna have to go really far if it gets droned into the next depot. I don't know. Probably Marco doesn't want to deal with it. This Latov's little strategy of two drones at the very start is kind of scary, man. It's annoying. It's annoying, I should say. It's scary and
Look,
annoying.
look at Bath at the live chat. What he wrote. He wrote that Marco has no heart. Why veto Yellowstone?
Yeah,
We all know Bath.
Marco doesn't want to take any chances, man.
Yeah.
So Latov looking back at his diary, looking at his
In
map
my
choices,
opinion,
trying to
Ed,
figure out
it's a good
which other
veto
map he
for
can pick.
Marco. It's a good veto for
Oh yeah,
Marco.
I think so. I think this is a good veto for Marco. I think he needs something a little bit more tactical, right? Marco, I think he stands out the most when it comes to like tactical maps. We saw him on City Under Siege and we saw him in Stormy Weather, both games where he lost, but I feel like those are his maps where he shines the most, right?
That's totally true.
Though Latov has proven me wrong, and he's proving that he can actually come out ahead on those tactical maps against Marco. So Latov's still trying to figure out what map to pick. It doesn't seem like he realizes that Marco vetoed this map. He's probably just sitting there waiting for Marco to just go and launch the game, or
You know what is LatoF doing now? He asked for 1 second break.
oh, maybe he said 1 second, then set the map and took off, possibly.
You know what is he doing now? We are all waiting for him. Path more traveled. Classic choice.
Veto, oof. Landmarks is the next
Oh,
one.
at one
Marco
point
using
he
both
took,
of his
yeah,
vetoes.
this is what I want to say. At a single point, he made his two vetoes. Good vetoes. We can say they are good vetoes. What do you think
Looks
the
like
next pick is?
landmarks. I already called it.
Yeah, landmarks. Yeah,
No, no,
landmarks.
no. Neat called it. Neat called it. Well, already called path more traveled, and Neat called landmark. So whether
Yeah,
Marco
neat.
likes it or not, he's
You are
forced to
right,
play this
Nate.
because he used both of his vetoes already. So, and Latov still has both of his vetoes intact. So, if by any chance this goes in favor of Marco, Latov can still. Well, I
I
guess
think
it doesn't matter, huh? Because
both
if he
are
wins,
both are
then
good.
doesn't
But
matter.
yeah,
He wins the game. He wins the series. Doesn't need to use any of his vetoes anymore.
Here we go
So
once again.
this map right here, Mr. High, I feel like it usually goes to a huge tank battle thing, right?
Yeah, in the
It's
center.
you can split, you can definitely split, you can definitely catch people off guard, you can definitely do these things in this map as well, you know. But I think here we're gonna see a huge tank battle. I think we're gonna see something big. I think both players are gonna build up. Marco's probably not gonna want to take too many chances, right? Right? He's on match point for him
Hey Berg,
technically,
thank
game
you very
point.
much for the follow, my friend.
LatoF has some wiggle room. He can run around, sacrifice. He has more that peace of mind that if by any chance he does lose this, he still has a couple more games in him, right? If Marco has that, he should at least. I would, but Marco is Marco. He probably doesn't know the definition of pressure, but he has the pressure in theory of this is my last game. If I make a mistake, any mistake that I make, I lose the series,
I
right?
lose it.
So
That's
it
right.
almost makes him want to play so much safer. He's going to be like trying to make all the right moves, all the right decisions. He needs to play this like super, super safe. This is his last chance.
Yeah, Marco is in a sensitive position now. He can't do any mistakes. More focus needed from him. He has to do much and focus on the splits as we mentioned before. It will be a bit harder for Marco. I think LatoF is more comfortable at the moment.
So you're thinking LatoF's going to take this game?
He has the ability to take it. I
But
saw him
do you
many
think he's
times
going to win it?
in his stream
Huh?
winning this map, winning in this map.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be not surprising for me to see him wins the series. Don't know if
It wouldn't be surprising to me either. I'll agree with you. Yeah. The way he's been playing in quick match.
it's not
Yep.
it's not strange for Latov to win the series. By the way,
No, no, never has been. Yeah, never has been.
here we see 3 war factories for Latov, 4 miners, Service Debo, and 6 Rhino tanks. They are going to push Marco space. I think Marco saw that move. Latov now retreating to his base. The second drift for Latov. Meanwhile, Marco.
I'm surprised he put his second ref by the ore there. I guess his gems are gonna go down pretty soon, right? So probably a wiser choice. But he didn't take the gems
yeah.
on his oil side just yet.
Wrong placement for
Oh.
that refinery. You think? Sorry.
Ooh, LatoF drones one of Marco's tanks. Marco does see it. He targets it down.
Yeah.
Oh, Marco tries to drone one of LatoF's tanks, but LatoF
They are doing just the
kills
same.
it.
They are doing the same things. They are droning
Once again,
each other and
here we go.
holding
Hi,
their
it's the
MCVs.
same thing again. We got some
Yeah.
tanks to offensively and some tanks defensively. So
defensively.
once again, we're going to
That's
see
right.
both of these players have to juggle 2 sets of groups. We've seen LatoF do so much better the last
the
couple
bottom right.
games when it comes to this. Once
There.
again, LatoF targeting the tanks of Marco here, targeting a war factory. Marco now finally pushing his 4 tanks into LatoF's base. He's going to go for the miners here.
Yeah. He will be able to take at least 2 miners. Nice reaction from Latov. Quick back from him for saving the miners. He's able to defend the line after losing that miner. At the same time, Latov is still making sneaky moves next to Marco's base. I think Latov is trying to push from the both sides. He's able to take the MCV. Here we see defending Marco defending his MCV with the rhinos. Nice war factory placements for Marco.
We got the desolators out. He's gonna start trying to zone Marco now.
Look at the desolators.
Oh, he made a flag. Accident? Question mark?
He's trying to make a
Oh,
path for
he
that
takes- he-
rhinos. That's a good strategy. You go through the radiation or lose your structures. Choose one of
Yeah,
them.
he decides to just go to his base instead. It looks like LatoF lost way too many tanks there when he was,
That was a
trying to
mandatory
go
choice.
back to Marco's base.
That was a mandatory choice to get through the radiation. I think Marko
Yeah.
is ahead now. He's destroying
Yeah,
four.
Marco's about to take every single one of LatoF's miners.
I think
Marco's still with 5 miners at his home base, plus he has drones pumping out right now. Oh.
don't forget that Marko took 4 miners in LatoF
Yeah.
space, and that
Hi,
is huge.
this one's over.
I think
This one
I agree with
is
you.
over.
I agree with you. It's about to be over for Marko this time. Any of these rhinos. Here we see the elite got droned. You have to make much damage, as much as you can, before the tank got killed.
Oh,
GG.
well played.
Well played by Marko. Do you think both players will play the last match on the match point?
Well, what do you mean? They kind of have. Marco's out of vetoes,
I
so
mean, it
whatever.
will. I mean,
That mistake.
could it be 6-6?
Oh, yes, it definitely could be. It definitely could be, and I wish it was because you know what? What better way to end a series against with
Hey,
these
Matt.
two types of players? You know, we want the best out of it, right? 6-6 would
Rivo.
be ideal, man. Oh man,
Yeah, that's right.
Arabian
That's right.
Oasis, we haven't seen it either, huh? Arabian Oasis is such a good map too. Still,
I just wanted to start with the Arabian Oasis, but as you told me, I changed my mind and started with Hick, and everything went good.
yeah, you can
Let's
never
see
go
the
wrong
next
with
pick.
that.
What do you think the next pick for LatoF is gonna be?
Oof, I don't know. We're running out of options here. As
If Nick runs,
favorites of LatoF, we're running out of favorites of
listen to
LatoF.
me, Ed. If Nick runs
Hi.
say well played, so it's really well played.
If Necron says it, then we know it's true. Dawn of
Dawn
Peril. All
of the
right, all right.
Peril. Oh, what a choice from LatoF.
Yeah,
This
this one's
match
seeing a lot
is
more action. This map here.
this match gonna be great match, amazing one.
Yeah, it's another one of those Jalad creations. He makes such fantastic maps.
Neat wanted Pirate Bay. I
Oh, he
think Dawn
thought
of
it was gonna be
Peril
Pirate
is
Bay.
good choice. Here we are forced to see more desolators from LatoF side. He loves the turtling
You know what?
maps, the defensive
I don't know,
maps.
Artie. Is this a Marco map? Artie says this is a Marco map, and I gotta
No,
say,
no,
you know what?
I disagree with
This,
him. I disagree with him
yeah.
because listen to me, Ed. Listen to me this
What's
time.
up? Go.
I think LatoF prefers the maps that has Camby points. Look at these 4 points, which are Camby points. He loves to make desolators and land them there. So it's, in my opinion, in the favor of LatoF. This is what I think.
Yeah, I agree with you, but for different reasons. I agree that it's LatoF's type of map only because the last games that we've seen him play, he's actually doing really, really well with splits. And yeah, there's a couple choke points on here, but if you notice, like there's huge openings on the base, like this whole top side. Marco's prone to get split on this map, and I think that's the biggest weakness that Marco has shown this series. You know, and this map, hey, It's all about war factories. It's all about splitting. It's all about trying to get that mid control. And once you get to the
Mid
center,
control
guess
is
what?
the most important.
LatoF is really good with Desolators, and I
Yeah.
think we're gonna see some Desol fights in the center here. I'm
As
not
we
sure
saw
who's gonna
on
have better control.
landmarks, the mandatory choice for Marco was you get through the radiation or or what, or you get killed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he makes you make those decisions, huh? He puts you in those like sticky situations.
You have to decide quickly. You have to do much work to guess what LatoF is going to do.
Yeah.
And this is a small map, so it's on the favor of LatoF, as it's a small map. Most of Marco's picks were the larger maps, I think. Ed, what do you think?
Yeah, he had some choices where I feel like it was more tactical stuff, like Lake. What was it? Freaking well, stormy
But
weather. He lost it, but it was all tactical right there. City under siege, tactical map once again.
yeah,
Uh,
maybe
then we
the
had
the only
Lake.
the only one that was small map is City Under Siege. You can't
Mhm.
call Stormy Weather as a small map or Lake Blitzen. Do you think
Yeah,
they
those
are
maps
small
are
maps or not?
they're relatively medium-sized maps, right? They're not the
But not
biggest
small
maps. They're not
maps.
the smallest maps. Yeah. Laptop once again adding the pressure here. Marko does have a little drone in the center there. Latov needs to be careful. This is one of those anxiety pushes, right? Where you want to be aggressive, not to the point where you're at your opponent's base, but you want to get positioning, right? So Latov trying to get positioning, but he always has to be taking note of that drone, and that's just one thing that he has to pay attention to. And it gets annoying because, hey, you just
You
want
can't
to
you
really
can't
move
give
around the map.
you can't give Marco the space. If you give him the space, you are done. So he has to
Yeah.
push. So he has
Say
to
that
push.
again.
He has to push hard.
Hmm.
If he doesn't, he will be done.
If you look at this, look, they're setting up for one of those nice little. I send a few tanks to your base. You say, oh, Marco could have
It's
really
just
caught him right there.
it's just for the pressure. Those tanks are just for the pressure. Just for
That's all there are. Yeah.
putting the pressure. That's it. Here we
Well,
see the desolators.
Laptop yeah, he finally got himself to the center and is now pumping the desolators here.
Yeah.
He's gonna force Marco to build some desolators too, right? Or does Marco just try to
I
play
think
around
think
it?
he will try to counter them by
Yeah,
the drones.
yeah, the drone
I
there.
think, yeah. As I told you, the first drone for Marco to counter these desolators.
Yeah. The interesting thing is that yeah, sometimes you do really have to match the desolators. You know, you have to build your own. And again, Marco.
To be honest, I
He,
missed
he,
the
he-
effective splits from Marco tonight. Are you with me?
yes, I'm here. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you well. But I don't know if you hear me or not.
Yo. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Finally, yes, once again. Okay, so dude, okay, it's awesome to see that Latov forces other players to kind of mirror him a little bit, right?
Look
The fact that
at the
Latov had to
radiation,
pump out
Ed.
these
Oh
missiles
my
made
God.
Marco pump out
Thank
desolators.
you, Georgievich. Thank you very much. I don't know if you are speaking about me or.
Oh. Ooh, that looked scary for a second. It looked like Marco was gonna put those desolators on the top side there and then actually sandwich Latov, but Latov does have a drone, so if he would have sent those desolators up top, they would have been unprotected and probably all would have died to that single drone. Right here is a little bit safer. They're in the ore, so in three, three,
Late sentry
three,
gun. Late sentry gun
three
from
desolators.
Marco. Late sentry gun
Yeah.
from Marco to defend
Look at this
his
split on the
desolators.
bottom right. Latov doesn't see
Big
it. He's about to
engagements.
lose about six,
Oh,
seven tanks there
oh.
for free. He doesn't even notice what he. Oh man, fell short on that split. Right, we haven't seen many mistakes like that from
Massive
Latov
loss
in
from
this series.
LatoF. Massive loss from LatoF on the bottom right. as he lost the engagement on the bottom right.
Yeah, and Marko, he already ate up 2 sets of gems in the center, whereas LatoF, so far he's only ate 1 set of gems, and Marko's on the 3rd one now. So keep in mind, it's 4 sets of gems and ore on the center. Marko has 3 of them, and LatoF was only left with 1.
Ed, do you think the base trade is good for LatoF?
I think it's going to be one of his only options at the end, because look at Marko's split on the right side. He's about to take out 3 miners here.
Yeah, I think it's about to be over.
It needs to be,
or
yeah. It's Marko's game to throw.
It's far from over. Here we see Marko again with the miner snipe.
Yeah, it's way too many tanks for Marko here. If he really wanted to, he can probably push up that cliff and just clean up those tanks there.
Look at Marko. Marko is trying to push on LatoF space.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on the left side, huge engagement.
Yeah.
Looks like Marko does out tank. It looks like he's going to come out ahead just ever so slightly.
He's ahead on the both sides.
Yeah, right side, he still has a lot of tanks here. LatoF is
nice one from Marko this time.
This one here.
I think the game is... I can't say it's over. Between these guys, you can't say it's over.
Yeah.
It's far from over.
I said it 2 times. It's far from over.
Here
I said it 2 times, so I'm watching myself now.
Here we see the GG from LatoF.
Mr. High X. Mr. X.
Mr.
It is 6-5 now, man.
Yeah.
The comeback is real. He is making it happen. He's going to do it. We're going to see a 6-6 or what?
It can be.
I think it's going to happen, dude. I think it's going to happen. I think we're going to see it right here.
The third pick from LatoF now.
You know what they say, right? There's I don't know if you've ever watched like other games or casters of anything else, like sports or esports, whatever it is. But when a caster says something, it usually works out the other way. So I might have. It's called the caster's curse. So
yeah,
hopefully I didn't
just do that.
Hopefully I didn't just do that to Marko, because Marko's gonna get pretty pissed off at me. But I think we're gonna see a 6-6 here. I think he's gonna come back. He's rolling in pretty nice, right? He's playing really comfortable now. It looks like he's playing composed.
Freeway.
He's bringing it back. He's angry. He wants some LatoF blood here.
Yeah, he wants LatoF's blood. Let's see what will happen on Golden State Freeway. Golden State Freeway.
This is the map that this is kind of like the play style that Yellowstone has that we were talking about. Something that Marko did not want to play against, which is why he vetoed. This map has the 2 oils out there, which means that you get to expand, right? So LatoF is so good with his 2 drones and early 2 drone strat.
Can I name it a direct map? Can I name it a direct map? Direct map.
A direct map?
Yeah, direct map. You can't hide, you just face at this map.
Yeah.
This what
you can't hide. That's exactly it.
This kind of maps that LatoF prefers. The direct.
Yeah, I think so.
Ones. Here we see.
He likes to drone, and he likes to drone multiple times. So if he can force a depot on the left side of the map for Marko, and then have to force him to build a depot on the right side of the map, it's going to be big.
Classic placement for the refinery, for the gems. Here we see the first drone from LatoF.
Oh, Marko already put a preemptive sentry gun. The drone goes in. He doesn't hesitate. He just goes in. He doesn't wait. Oh, here comes the drone. Here comes the tank. The follow-up. He's gonna get it too.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
He will get it.
See it. He did not see it. And then here comes the second drone on the right side. Look at this. Oh no! He didn't target it. He ended up. Oh, I think he might have misclicked or something. But that miner auto click.
A bit.
Third drone by LatoF.
LatoF is droning. He's droning Marko.
2 drones by LatoF go down.
Here we see 3 grizzlies for
All right, hi. So all
both
said
of
and
them.
done, the very, very early game of this game just ended up in a wash. It looks like they both might have lost a miner there. They're both sitting
Yeah.
on 2 miners now. It looks like Marco might be sitting in a more comfortable position just because he has more gems in that
I
patch.
agree on this. More gym batches on Marco's side.
LatoF
This
built
will
another
make a big
refinery,
difference.
and now his radar.
I see LatoF is trying to defend that gym batch next to his base. He can't lose that position there.
Yeah, Marco needs to be
It will
careful
be
here. He's pushing
hilarious
against two
for him.
sentry guns. He's trying to commit to that though too. Oh, one dog by Marco's barracks. You got to be careful with little things like that, right? Because if Marco starts trying to spam dogs and trying to send them to the front of the field, that LatoF's dog is just going to be munching on a bunch of dogs there.
Marco
right? So
is splitting.
gotta be aware of the little things. Yeah, LatoF has 2 sneaky tanks on the very left side of the map. Marco is chasing them down. He has 3 tanks out there. So LatoF once again trying to be a little chaotic.
Two is
Yeah.
this is good
But
for
Marco's
Marco.
targeting the front tank. Marco's targeting the front tank. He doesn't even see it. LatoF realizes it and uses the back tank to just sit there and free shoots the tanks that are just targeted on the other tank. Really nice tank control and awareness by LatoF there.
Oh.
2 tanks do clean up those tanks, and he has 3 target
They
on
are
the tower
enough
now.
to take at least one structure, one building. The power plant went down
Wow,
for
now
Marco.
the Deso is pushing forward now for Marco. Oh, here we go.
He's trying to open the path for LatoF's tanks. That desolator
Marco sold
is.
his MCV. Marco sold his MCV.
He has to. He has to keep up.
Yeah, he has 2 war factories and only 1 set of. Look at how many gems he has left. This is all the gems or resources he has left to work with before he starts long distance mining pretty far.
Look at the defensive desolators. They are doing the job.
Yes, amazing defense there.
Yeah.
It's not looking good for Marco at all here.
This is the strongest point for LatoF. He is great on the defensive positions. He deserves that nick, the Desolator King.
Yeah,
he's using them effectively.
Marco's not out of it just yet, right? He still has like 2K.
He took a miner, by the way. He took a miner.
Yeah. Those miners are not going to be so efficient anymore. He might as well use them. He might as well send them into the front line. Use anything you got, because guess what? The game's about to end here.
I think the GG's is so close from Marco.
Wow, amazing.
Just in time.
Marco caused GG.
What? GG?
LatoF said out.
GG's, not GG.
LatoF said get out. Get out. I'm the king now. The Western King, asserting his dominance.
What a great series. What a great series. Literally, what a great series. I'm really surprised and amazed. I want you to I don't know what. I'm really surprised. I'm shocked. Not surprised. So what do you think? What a nice series. Ed, do you hear me? Ed.
Amazing.
I don't want.
Surprised if I said.
Please, I don't want to end this. Please, I don't want. Let's make it best of 999. If Beth is still here. Yes, I will, Berg. I will pay the predictions now. Thank you very much, Berg. Thank you very much for notifying me. Legend is... Oh, Legend. Legend was waiting for this. Ed, do you hear me?
Yo, hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Do you hear me? Ed.
There we go.
So what do you see? What can you say after these amazing series? I want to hear you. We all want to hear you.
No, I want to thank you for setting this up. Really, really awesome
Oh,
series. We saw LatoF
you're
do
welcome.
awesome work, man. This is probably one of the first times that I've ever seen LatoF beat Marko, like I was talking about earlier. You know, Marko usually is a little bit ahead of LatoF, regardless of LatoF destroying the rest of the community. Marko has always been like one step ahead, and once again, I feel like LatoF and his 600 games in quick match, and most of the time he's looking and seeking for Woody, and he's seeking for like the top players,
Yeah.
right?
He
This is
was
all paying
playing
off, you know.
Marco like he's playing Woody. Do you agree with this?
Exactly, like yeah,
That's
definitely,
right.
dude. He's
That's
playing
right.
top notch.
To be
The
honest,
thing to take,
he's amazing. He's amazing. Latov is amazing. Also, Marco is amazing. Do you
yeah,
think? Do you
Marco
do do
obviously.
do, do you think? Do you think it's the time for Latov to shine more and more? Do you think the time has
Yes,
come?
yeah. I got to say that yes, because LatoF is seeking. He's wanting to improve. He has it seems like he has this like passion, right? When he stopped playing, it wasn't that he just got lost and nobody had any communication with him, right? I feel like there was a few players, including myself, actually. At one point, I even said, "Hey, bro, would be nice to see you back. Let's get some games going." You know, like blah, blah, blah. We had him on fucking not WeChat, that other one, whatever it was. Anyways, so he's like,
Uh,
"Nah, man, I'm not interested. I'm just working. I don't have any interest in
thank you
gaming."
very much,
All
Ed.
right, you know,
We just wasted your
and
time. Hopefully, you can join on the later ones. Thanks a lot for your work with me. Thanks, thanks,
hey,
thanks from my
yeah, man.
heart. Deep thanks for you, my friend, and
Hey,
thank you very much, all of you, my friends on the live chat. Thanks for your support and for your everything. And hopefully, I'm coming back with more matches very soon. So stay tuned and bye bye. I'm looking for someone to raid if you can help me with this. I want to raid
well,
someone.
it
I
looks like
think Matt is streaming at the moment.
yes.
I'm gonna raid him.
Sounds good. All
Okay,
right, man. Good
thank
games.
you.
Thanks for
Thank you.
having
You
me,
are the
dude.
best, my friend. Thank you very much.
Uh,
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate it, man.
Okay, see you.
See you
See you,
later.
my friend.
Bye.
Mr. IX, thank you ever so much for the raid there. I was trying to hold this off until after your series finished. However, Zane really wanted to get going. So here we are, all in push from Root now. Mine is going in first. The IC is out from Zane. That was an interesting last minute build. Rhino's going up, ulting the War Factory. No, not ulting the War Factory actually. Get the nuke reactor. Just boom. To anybody, to the people who weren't here at the start, Root was winning at one point, 2-1 in games. Zane has been pulling it back. Zane now with a lot of money, but that's because he can't build rhinos. What were those drones, Root? Right, Root, test the troopers, my boy. Sell the power plant. Literally sell the power plant.